Welcome into your news at 6. We continue following an early morning shooting in Columbia.
Tonight, one person's dead, 3 others are recovering in the hospital.
Officers say the shooting happened shortly after 5 this morning at an Airbnb on Lincoln Street. That's in Elmwood Park, less than a mile away from downtown Columbia.
According to Columbia police, there were as many as 10 young adults gathered in that home before shots were fired. At this time, no arrests have been made. Our
Naomi Popa is joining us live where the shooting happened. Naomi, what's the latest in this investigation?
Well, Hannah, Greg, some new information for you right now. We're seeing that the caution tape has been removed, not only from the street, but also the home. At 4 and 5, we showed you what this house looked like now. A boarded up door right here in the front, and in the left-hand corner, some tape, and some of the curtains have been drawn closed. But you can see a pretty visible hole in that window there and several little bullet holes on the far right side. This is a shooting that came to a surprise to many in this community.
It got scary quickly.
Eben Twilley lives right next door to the site of the deadly shooting. She never heard the gunshots. Instead, her dogs barking uncontrollably. That led her to step outside, where she observed someone crouching down by her neighbor's car with a toolbox.
So I called 911 immediately, was telling them about the burglary, and during that time I ran into another neighbor who was walking her dog, and we kind of made the connection that there were some gunshots.
Twilley then heard screaming close by, verifying her assumption that something horrible had happened right beside her home. According to police, 4 people were shot, 2 males and 2 females. One of the males died, a fact Twilley says the community will remember.
I've lived here over 10 years and we've never had anything like this happen before, so it's disturbing. It's unfortunate that it's happened in an Airbnb. I was fairly supportive of that, and I don't know that I can be as supportive going forward with it being so close to home. But I think that's something that requires some discussion after this, because somebody lost their life.
Residents tell me this is a safe neighborhood, but are concerned short-term rental properties like this one where the shooting happened could impact safety. City Council member Tyler Bailey lives in this community. He says he and other council members have had conversations about imposing a moratorium for short-term rentals in historic neighborhoods like Elmwood Park.
If we're having issues, more problems that are being driven in the neighborhoods from short-term rentals of people who are using those houses, don't necessarily value some of the things that we all value as residents, then why should we continue to allow it to happen? If we could place a moratorium, we're not saying that short-term rentals don't have their place, but in our historic neighborhoods, our crown jewels, I think we should look and continue to, maintain the quality of life for those residents.
Now, I did speak with the president of the Elmwood Park Neighborhood Association. He tells me there are around 20 of those short-term rental properties here in this subdivision. We reached out to Airbnb to, get some information about this property. We didn't see the listing online. They just got back to us, so I'm going to go ahead and read it live to you now. This is a statement from a spokesperson with Airbnb. They say, "We condemn this senseless and tragic gun violence, and our thoughts are with all those impacted by it. Our safety team has removed the account of the guest who booked this reservation, and our law enforcement support team has reached out to Columbia Police to offer our assistance with their investigation." Reporting live here in Columbia, I'm Naomi Popa, WIS News 10.
Naomi, thank you. Now, the coroner has not identified the victim. Meanwhile, Chief Skip Holbrook tells WIS the suspect is believed to be armed and dangerous. However, he says there is no threat to the community.